Yo, what's up, y'all? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. What is good? Hello, can you hear us? Okay, MLSP fan page. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the My Lead System Pro. Multiple touches for live daily coaching every single day here. Yep. Man, what a crazy delay. All right. Cool. Hi guys. Hey Terry, what's up, man? So, all right, let me share my screen real quick and we will get into some stuff. It is good to be here with Jim and the fam. All right. So, okay, MLSP. If you are brand new and we get new members every single day inside of MLSP, welcome to the family. You probably got invited to this coaching call. Maybe you're not even sure what the heck, what is this system, and more importantly, how can it benefit you? How can you use it to get results in your business? Just right here is your live daily coaching schedule. All right. Monday is our new member orientation. If you just got started today, you missed that, but no worries. Under the training tab, my training library, we have an area where we have uploaded all of our recent webinars. We do trainings all through, again, multiple times every single day, all throughout the week. Right now, you're at the marketing mastery and funnel demo. Tomorrow is a big deal. Tomorrow is a very, very big deal, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But that's the webinar, y'all, that we've been hosting every single Wednesday for 14 years, and every single Wednesday. And if it's going to benefit the home business profession, our community, whether it's prospecting, recruiting, team building, how to grow your residuals, how to get more customers, how to get more signups, how to brand you, how to use software like funnels, offers, how to grow your email list, how to attract clients to you, we're going to teach it. We're going to teach it. We've been leading this industry as a community since 2008. And that Wednesday webinar has been a very instrumental to that, to show up every single week, no matter what, to provide value, to, continue to do what we do, which is develop leaders in the home business space and help our members become top earners in their companies and make quite a good, amount of money on the side as they do that, selling tools and software that their dream clients have to buy anyway. You might as well be the guy or gal picking up the checks and giving it to them. And you'll learn about that in the Start Here tab. But real quick before that, Friday is our happy hour. These times we do our best to hit the different time zones. Everything is recorded. Everything is in our VIP group as well. This is our live daily schedule. And just know that everything on this homepage is kind of like our bulletin board, what's going on in the week. So if you ever want to know what's up, I'm sure hopefully you get emails from MLSP. And if not, to whitelist and or safe list, whatever your email client says, support at MLSP.com. Because we send you trainings, updates, notifications about lives, about boot camps, about webinars, about specials, about workshops, about mentors, all the things, all the things here. So make sure that you are receiving our emails. But this bit right here is kind of like what's going down in MLSP land. If you just want to log in, and then under here, you'll see the affiliate links, some of our top high producing affiliate links, which will be actually changing soon or adding to it because of some of the new developments we have here in MLSP. And big thing is Start Here. If you are brand new, deep breath, welcome to the family. Just remember this is new and just do the plan. Just go to the Start Here, put the blinders on. Don't get lost in any of this navigation screen. Just do exactly what's in the 10-step quick start. And then after the 10 steps, we actually show you exactly what to do and where and how and what we recommend and how to get to maybe a level 1 workshop to compress time. Okay. And bottom line, get you out of the gate running to get leads for any opportunity, any business to build you. We've got authors, speakers, coaches, all sorts of clients inside of this system because we teach marketing and how to attract buyers. Okay. And we do believe in the network marketing profession. And we do think it's intelligent to have that as a revenue stream. It's not the business, you are, but why not pick up, and create a residual income with a product or an opportunity that you believe in. And you'll learn about how we promote, how we market, how we build through that Start Here and just hanging around the campfire for, if you are in that trial for the next 30 days and ongoing. We've had clients here since 2008 paying the membership every single month because it becomes so darn valuable to their business. And I will say this, y'all, this is what you want to do. If you are an MLSP affiliate and you like MLSP, I highly encourage that you grab your link. It's right on the homepage of your My Lead System Pro back office. This, ladies and gentlemen, we're putting something very special together. You know, myself and Norb and Jim, you know, we've closed tens of millions of dollars in online sales. And then you combine the networking, the social media, specifically social networking and closing skills of someone like Erin Birch, who's become a top recruiter in her profession and in her specific business. And then Kim Ward, who has gone on to do, you know, she's now closing sales in her own business with her own courses, you know, to the tune of hundreds of dollars a day. You're just going to get a different vibe, like a very unique training this Wednesday. And I'll tell you, if you're an affiliate, it's not just going to be a training, but there's going to be an opportunity for you to make money. And all you have to do is promote this link. Just bring some friends by sharing this link. You get the lead. When someone comes into this page, they go into your autoresponder and your CRM. We did everything else. We're putting the training together. We put the thank you page together. Everything magically works. We're showing up on Wednesday to do the training. And we're going to give anybody who is on that show an opportunity to take the next step, where if they do want to learn how to really become a closing master and learn how to recruit and close and maybe break down some of those beliefs around closing or sales or all the things, like how to actually close and bottom line make money in their business, we've got something for you, baby. We've got a very cool experience that we're going to unleash, that we're going to talk about tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And all you have to do is bring some friends to May 4th. Who, Jim, I just realized it's May the 4th be with you. Isn't this like the Star Wars week? I didn't even realize that till
It's a very important day. It's very
it is
important
a very, yeah, until May 4th. But guys, that's it. This is if you dig MLSP and you're saying, what do I promote? What could I do? I love this community. I know I can help people with this software, training, coaches, courses, all the things that MLSP has. I would take some time from now until tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern to promote this link hardcore. And I'm not going to go into the offer, but there will be a very low ticket, high converting invitation tomorrow night. And all you got to do is bring some people. Okay. Jim, anything you want to say about anything that I just rambled on about, or are you ready to dive in?
So no, that was awesome. And hey guys, welcome. It's good to be back here, working with all of you lovely people. I did want to take like 5 minutes to show the new timer functionality that we just released inside of the business center. Because I know we have a lot of people going through the accelerator right now. We have a lot of people that have been setting up funnels. We have a lot of people that have been setting up thank you pages that either sell something or get them to get the user to take an action after they hit that page. And one of the ways to greatly increase conversions is by adding a sense of urgency on that page, right? In terms of you have to take action before X or else this offer disappears, right? You'll see we use that all the time. We use it for fast action bonuses where we'll strip a little bit of the bonus structure away after a certain amount of time to make sure that there is a sense of urgency whenever we are selling something. If it's a live event, obviously the sense of urgency is that there is a live event that they have to be at, right? So for accelerators who are actively building funnels like this right now, you might find this item, this new functionality, very, very useful in terms of what you are building, right? To start adding a sense of urgency with what you are selling or whatever those calls to action are that you're making. So let me share my screen real quick and I will just go in and kind of create an example. All right. So inside of the business center, and I'm going to breeze through this. We're working on getting all of the training out, but I want to show those of you guys that are utilizing this right now, the functionality. So you don't have to wait necessarily for all the documentation to be added back there. So let me go into the marketing area and into funnels, and I'm going to open up this one. I just imported this sales page, so I didn't have to start from scratch. This is what it looks like, right? It's going to be selling a course for a limited time, $17, normally $47. I can change those numbers however I want. And then what I want to do is I actually want to make it a limited time, right? So when they hit this page, I can make it, a 20-minute vision. They have 20 minutes or else, they won't see this offer anymore. And there's different options that I could take and like that will make well, let me show you because there's a bunch of different options that are really cool. I haven't actually seen a timer kind of this powerful in any page builder right now, and I actually don't think Brian has seen this yet either. So this will be fun. So what I'm going to do is just instead of this header right here, this pre-header, I'm actually going to delete this and I'm going to add a new section that has a timer in it. All right, so under sections, there is a new timers tab right here. And we're going to be we're going to be adding a bunch of stuff. If you see under modules and bonuses, now there's a fast action bonus timer module you can add. So we're going to be adding timers everywhere. All right, so let me do this one. I'm going to add this and I'm going to drag it all the way up to the top of the sales page. And if you guys have been with MLSP for a while, this probably looks familiar. We do stuff exactly like this inside of MLSP on a lot of our sales pages, right? But instead of it being a live event, we can say something like special flash sale disappears or ends. So you have options here. You could either set it to end on a day. So like I could set it to end on, Wednesday at midnight, or I could set it to end in 30 minutes. Okay. Typically we do, most often you'll see us time things to a specific day. All right. So like I would do ends this Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. All right. So that's what this area says. All right. And now we can go into the timer. And this is what's really cool. So inside of a page, you can have as many timers on the page as you want, but they all have to listen. They'll all be listening to the same one set of settings that you set up. Okay. So I can create 4 or 5 different funnels. It's like if it's a sales page, right? I might have 4 or 5 different areas where there's a call to action. I can add a timer next to each one of those calls to action, but I don't have to keep setting it up every time. I just have to design it the way I want it to look. And then everything will listen to the page timer settings where all the power is. All right. So you have a bunch of different options for designs here. You can set the different number style between either condensed or normal. You can set it to box, but you can't see that right now because the background is transparent. You can choose to show the labels or not. You can have different background colors. You can have max height, so you can have complete control over the timer. And the group spacing is how you can space out the timer if you want to do that. You can choose to show the circles or not. And then we actually have a number flip animation if you want to use that. It's up to you if you want to do that. But you can notice that the numbers start actually flipping over. Up to you if you want to use that. And then the display settings are simply telling you whether or not, or telling the system whether or not you want to show these sections of numbers on the countdown when they hit 0. Okay. So right now, if it's set to automatic, if there's no days left, it won't show the day's numbers. It'll start at hours. If the same thing with here, if it's set to automatic, but I can choose to always show the days. So even if it hits 0, the days will show 0. All right. So you can mess around with the design as much as you want, and you can design each timer differently. But what I want to show you guys is the page timer settings, because this is where the magic happens. All right. So the countdown timer, you have a choice between a specific date or a period of time. Okay. So a period of time would be like, hey, you have 30 minutes to make a decision. And a specific date, obviously, is what you guys just saw me set up. So I'm going to choose a specific date. And the date is going to be this Wednesday at, what I say, 11:59 p.m. And I'm going to do Eastern. All right. So you have all the time zone options here. So I'm going to do Eastern. And that sets it up. So now every single timer that I put on this page, however many I put on there, will all be set to the same setting. So they'll all be set to expire on the same thing. The expire action, very cool area. So the expire action, you have a bunch of different options on what happens when that timer hits 0. Because I'm in a funnel, I could choose to send them to a next funnel step if I have another step in this funnel. So like if I had another step in this funnel that was like, hey, sorry, you missed that opportunity, but here's something else that might interest you, right? Or get on the waiting list or sign up for the next webinar or something like that. I can send them to a specific business center page. I can show a specific pop-up that will block the entire page and say whatever you want. It can say like, I'm sorry you've missed this, but get on the waiting list for the next time we offer this. All right. And then you can throw a form on there and get them to opt into something. You can send them to a direct checkout cart or a URL or have it download a digital download. typically you probably wouldn't do that. But let's do a timer pop-up. All right. So when the timer hits 0, I can set to show up a pop-up, and I'll actually do like a waiting list option. All right. So you also have the ability where the timer item is, where it shows up on the page, you have the ability to display a message or just have it start counting backwards. I'm not sure why you would. I mean, there's a couple different reasons why you would have it start counting backwards, like counting up. But typically, you would probably display a message or just simply hide it. In my case, I'm just going to hide it because I'm not going to show. I'm not going to allow people to see the page anymore once this is over. And then the section settings is super freaking cool. Brian, this is very similar to the stuff that we do right now, where like if a video is semi-long, we'll wait like 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, until the offer is reached in the video to show the actual sales part of the page. And we can do this now. So when a timer is set to expire, we can have, the offer set to show. So if I set it to show, the offer won't show until the timer expires. All right, like this section. And you can notice that each one of these sections has its own option. So I can choose to show parts of the page based on what's going on with the timer. Again, in my case, I don't care because I'm having it set up to pop up a time or a pop up. All right. So we've got that set up. It's now showing that it expires in 1 day and 7 hours. I'm going to come over here and now I can go to the timer pop-up options. All right. So just like all the other pop-ups, so like a form pop-up or the exit pop-up, same stuff. We're going to add some new templates back here so you guys don't have to start from scratch. But in my case, I was going to do, let's just add a block and an item. We'll do this offer has expired. Bold, maybe a little bit smaller, doesn't have to be that. And then let's add one more. Let's do text. Enter your name and email below to get on the waiting list for the next time this offer is available. And let's center it. All right. So cool. Now this doesn't do much without a timer or without a form. So I'll add the form. And now we have the form. And I can go over all the different options in creating a form. But what I want to show you, what's really cool about the exit or about the timer pop-up is the extra settings. So the appearance settings, obviously that's all the same. The section layout, I can have the whole thing full width so it blocks the entire page. But I can keep it just like this. What's really cool is the pop-up settings. You can either change the width and you can make sure that the pop-up window stays open. So if this pops up, this is what I would do in this case, because I don't want them to be able to buy this offer anymore. I would either hide the buttons or I would make this pop-up, like it's called non-dismissible, right? So you can't X out of the pop-up and see the page again. So now I can save and publish this and we preview it. And here's the timer. When that timer hits 0, it'll pop up like a form basically that they can't dismiss. They can't close because the timer has been dismissed or because the timer is over, right? It's timed out. So a ton of different options. I can't even go into all the different ways you can use this timer and the different functionalities and different options that you have for the different kinds of pages that you can build. I mean, this is a sales page. We haven't even talked about webinar registration pages or opt-in pages or flash sales or anything like that. So just a bunch of different things you can do. Brian, that is it. About 10 minutes. All right.
Wow. Pretty freaking crazy, guys. And also, hiding the page for those who got that, hiding the page to a specific time in the video is a huge benefit. Having any type of scarcity and urgency on any page, capture page, sales page, is going to optimize and bump conversions, period. That's a big deal, guys. And Monica had a few good questions. And guys, you can go back and watch this replay for sure. I know there will be a recording. We might have a Wednesday webinar on it. And, like Jim said, there's so many different ways to use timers on the different options and abilities. This thing's only going to get better, guys. And there you go. Welcome. There's another added value add, no extra charge for our members. Y'all get to play with that. That's super cool. So Jim, Monica, just a couple questions on the timers because we're here. Do the timers automatically change? Automatically, actually, she wrote automatically change the pricing too.
I mean, there's a way to do it. Obviously, you could have two different calls to action, like sections, and you could show one section and hide the other one when the timer expires, right? If that makes sense. So if I had one button that was selling it for $17 and one button that was selling it for 47, I would just show hide on load and then hide show when the timer expires. So I mean, there's pretty much, because of the way it's set up, there's pretty much ways to do anything, really, because of the ability to hide and show sections.
Yeah, super cool. Awesome. And does the original click here button still work when the offer expires?
The button will not be disabled, but again, the ability to hide a button or hide a section where a button is after a timer expires will basically make it moot, right? Like they wouldn't be able to click on a button because it literally would not be there anymore. That on top of being able to pop up a window that cannot be closed unless someone gets into the their browser code or something like that. That no one will be able to close. Basically, now not only are you hiding the page, but even if someone knows how to like get behind a model, like a window that popped up, you can hide all the buttons so they couldn't take action anyway.
Cool. Cool. I think Ryan had one real quick with it. Yeah, does the pop-up disable the page so that if they exit the box, they won't be able to buy? Does the pop-up disable?
I kind of showed that the different things that you can do there.
Yeah, if they exit the box, they won't be. Guys, that was just a quick breeze over.
You can make it so they don't exit the box. Like they can't exit the box. But if they do, you just hide whatever you don't want them to be able to see anymore.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, essentially there is like a redirect. You can just tell it to. Well, guys, I don't want to. If you guys want to talk timers, we can talk timers. You guys threw a couple of links in here as well. I'm certain there's going to be a training video going through some of those options. We'll probably have a Wednesday webinar on it as well. Just for fun because we're getting better and better. Really cool. Jim, awesome stuff, man. Very cool. You go with timers and you want to play with some websites now?
Yeah, whatever you got.
All right, cool. All right. Cool. So Linktree, network marketing and wellness. So hi there, Jenny. 100% your face here. Okay. This is a Linktree. It's your page. You want to have your brand up there. Ideally, it's the same image that you have on, Facebook, on your business page, on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you've got. Like there's you're using that, one kind of kind of cover photo so that there's congruency across platforms. Your face needs to be up here, okay? Network marketing and wellness. I help networkers build their relationships and audience for their business. Cool. And I would even expand on this. So what does that even mean, right? Build relationships for their, build their audiences, build their relationships / audience for their business so that they can, what's the real result, right? Get more leads, acquire more customers, sign up more reps, whatever that is for you, whatever you guys know, leads and money is, that's been our war cry for 14 years. Our audience has been network marketing for 14 years. That's kind of the money language that we've used. But either way, you want to do this is kind of that so what thing, Jenny. So like, what does that really mean to them, the end user? I would not personally, I don't like putting any. I probably wouldn't put a price tag on these links here. 30-day trial cart that gives away everything. I've got a bunch of questions here. I know Jim will too. What does that mean? First off, before we even continue, guys, X in the chat. Jenny's got a link tree up. She's got a link that's, she's got her social media links down here. This is exactly what a link tree is. Her best stuff, the stuff she wants to put people in front of is here. She's got 4 options. Marketing mastermind every night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Cool. You could expand on that, but I think that's enough. There's only so much room on these buttons, right? Prospect and recruit reps in minutes. Cool. And prospect and recruit reps in minutes, 5-day challenge. Very cool. If this is free, I would call it. I don't know if this is going to the free one or if you're charging for this through the accelerator or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, the only thing that I've said a couple. Really, what is this? All the training you need to become a top earner or grow your dream business, everything you need to build your dream business could probably be enough, but I would not. Gives everything away to me is a little bit vague. I don't like the price, but it's up to you. It's only $1 either way, right? We want them to click personally on a link tree, right? And then go for yes 5-day challenge to get people to say yes. I would just kind of bring it home, go for yes 5-day challenge, which is a super valuable training from Stacy Hall. 5-day challenge to help you get more yeses in your business. But even so, I mean, this could be. I'm okay with this, right? Linktree deployed, right? Social down here. I guess this is what is. What do you got? You got anything, Jim?
No, I mean, in terms of link like the link tree things, this is probably one of the more not drawn out, but more detailed ones that I've seen, right? A lot of times people will just have a button that says Wednesday training, right? Without any explanation of why someone should click on that button. So, I mean, I think that's the end goal for anyone that's building a link tree. And this Jenna, I believe, is actually using the link tree service. This is not built inside of the business center or anything like that. You can build one similar into the business center using a template that just allows you to add buttons to a page. Where we see most people kind of, I wouldn't say go wrong, but where probably improvements could be made is just at least having a reason why people should be clicking on the button somewhere on the button. All right. Now, inside of the business center, you're able to add, videos and text on top or bottom or whatever to even add more descriptors on why people should be clicking on the buttons there. I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with this service, so I'm not sure what you can add. But overall, I mean, it's good. It's just the things that Brian pointed out about getting more clarity on what these offers are and why people would click, and for sure getting your image on there. You'll notice that when you shared this link inside of our chat here, it pulled up that image, which is super random, right? To someone that sees that link for the first time, it should definitely be your happy smiling face.
Yeah, Jenny, I am curious as to why you can be even at basic to do a link tree in the business center, which gives you a lot more options. I think Linktree would charge.
Not yet.
That's probably why then. It's probably why she's using Linktree, right? Right. What am I talking? Yeah, great. Good stuff. It is what it is. Hopefully, Jenny, you'll get access to the business center here shortly, which allows you to track, customize, add, videos and make it look a lot more pro than this free option with Linktree. But hey, it gets it done. Great work. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's do it. Miranda, you do not need to go to Linktree to set up a Linktree. It's right in your business center. You can choose a template in the new builder in the business center, and they look good. They look good. Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You got another one?
I do.
Okay, so just from the URL, this is one of the custom lead gen campaigns inside of the MLSP.
Cool.
Just in terms of like what's available when we take a look at this one.
I hope so. This is a capture page. Is it where we click here to access? Yeah, capture page, and so I help home business owners get results. Okay, you want me to just start? Anthony, good stuff. Drop an X in the chat. This dude is awesome. He's got a page up. Very cool. I actually thought this was a business center mobile view somehow that he dropped over here.
Yeah. So, Anthony, I'm not sure what you do in this video. It looks like you might be like scrolling through a web page on a web page, which is it's odd to me, certainly, but I'm sure Brian will go through it. Remember, like inside of the business center, you have the ability to like resize like the surrounding area that a video is in. So you might be able to get by with doing like a vertical video on a page like that because you can shrink it down so much that it's not taking up the whole page. But you'll notice Brian took about 5 minutes to scroll down the page before he saw the button, right? Before he saw the actual call to action that you want people to see pretty much immediately, right? So I'm not sure if it's necessary for you to do it vertically like this because of what you were showing in that video. But this is going to be an issue and definitely a conversion issue at some point. Maybe not on mobile devices because people are getting used to seeing, vertical videos on, or they're already used to seeing vertical videos on mobile because of social media, right?
Now, my guess here, Jim, is that this video explains what these resources are. Because, guys, okay, let's just pretend a stranger hops on this page, someone from social, or maybe Anthony's running an ad, right? Boom, great. He's branded up there. I help home business owners get results. Cool, get more lead sales and signups, right? And I'm guessing, my hope is that in this video, Anthony is explaining what this, like, hey, saying hi. I'm a business owner just like you, maybe a piece of his experience. And then more importantly, like, hey, I know what you need. And here it is. Here's some resources that'll help you get more leads, sales, signups. And he goes over what's on the next page. But Anthony, we can't just bank that.
Hang on a sec. Brian, can I just, while you go through this, I would love to hear an explanation here on what the goal of this funnel is, because he just wrote that he recorded his voice as he scrolled through a page. And when they opt in here, they get to that page. So when they opt in here, they get to a page that it looks like has a lot of free offers on there or something like that. Is that the case? And Brian, go ahead. So I just wanted to learn more about what this looked like. And if you have an example of the page that you're sending them to afterwards, that would be cool.
Cool. Yeah. But Anthony, not everybody's going to be able to watch a video. And so if they can't like hop on this page and know exactly what's out, what the offer is, what the giveaway is, basically what's on the next page, you're going to lose people if you're just banking on the video to do the explaining. I'm going to hit play.
I help business owners get results. This website, I'm going to share with you some of my free resources to help you get more leads, sales, and signups in your business. A lot of times people feel like they run out of prospects. They're talking with families and friends who have no interest in starting a business. They get stuck in the overwhelm, and there's nobody here to guide you. But here, you show you how to never run out of prospects, how to delete that overwhelm, and there will be people to guide you, myself and other leaders within our community. So here's some of the free resources. We have a 5-day challenge for Go For Yes on social. We have a posting for profits challenge, and step-by-step exactly what to post and when to post, and zero rejection. And that's on leveling up your social marketing strategy and getting your dream clients to come and ask you about your business. All right, and I'll even throw in the profile profits cheat sheet. So here we go. Let's get started. DollarsWithDtree.com. Boom, and let's connect. And let me help you get some get some results in your business. All right, guys.
Good, man. Good stuff. It's a good effort. It makes sense. I would choose one of those challenges and give away the PDF as a bonus. I wouldn't do. I think you could create a page like this, Anthony. You've got a bunch of these done for you. Generic lead gen, custom. Well, actually, just the generic lead gens, you have enough to be able to give away each one of these challenges in each campaign. I would do that. Okay. And I would use the page more the way it's designed to explain, like, hey, here's a free 5-day challenge. Zero rejection marketing is going to help you do X, Y, Z. And when you opt in, we'll actually give you a PDF to help you clean up your profile to execute it. And then that's it. It's just a freebie. We're not, you're not going for a sale here. And when they opt in, I don't know, Jim, if you have the thank you page, but I would go at it like that. We just need enough value for them to throw in their email address, clear, concise. And I think we could do a better job of getting that done, where if you have a very simple capture page, maybe even the custom lead gens, as an example to give away the one thing. And then you can use the imagery of zero rejection. You can explain this is a 5-day challenge, instant access, 3 or 4 bullets that explain the benefits of what they're going to get, or use all 5. Like day 1, hey, here's instant access to all this. And, the copy, you could just move over from what's already there in zero rejection and then add a little piece that says, we're going to give you the PDF profile, profit cheat sheet as well as a bonus when you opt in now. Right. And maybe, Anthony, when you get up for everyone, when you get over to the business center, you could actually have a timer that says, hey, here's your zero rejection marketing challenge. And then for the next, 30 minutes only, when you opt in, you'll actually get this PDF as well as an added bonus, and start playing with things like that to really optimize and really help, get people to opt in. It's a free, it's a freebie. This is not a difficult close or sale, right? If we can get 20, 30, 40, 50% people opting into this page, and we can bring 10, 20, 30 people to this page a day, we're in the game, right? We're in the game. So Jim, that's what would be my recommendation. I don't think this is, Anthony, this will be a tough sell the way this is set up, because we have no idea what these resources are. And even when you're going through these, I'm not even really sure what's happening. If I know, because I know what this is, but if I'm just a visitor, I mean, it sounds cool, but I'm not even really sure what I'm getting. I would strip this, and I would also in the future hold these, put your iPhone widescreen when you do videos like this, because this does make it quite difficult for the user as well. Okay, Jim, what do you got?
Yeah. So the only thing I would point out is that Anthony is definitely taking advantage of these, the generic lead gen campaigns and the custom lead gen campaigns, right? So when you opt into this, he's got it actually redirecting you to a generic lead gen campaign that offers a bunch of free resources. The thing to remember here, Anthony, though, is that the new window that you're sending them to right here, which is pretty much all set up. Now, if I remember the setup correctly, you could add a video to this page, right? You could add a bonus to this page. You can add your own offer to this page. So it's this is like, for those of you guys that don't have access to the business center, but you are maybe an MLSP affiliate, or you want to capture leads leveraging done for you MLSP stuff, this page is pretty much ready for you, and it's set up, right? It's under the generic lead gen campaigns. It's called My Site Hub. But everything on here requires an opt-in. All right. So like the Go for Yes challenge, all of these things take them to a place where they need to re-opt in for whatever it is that they're interested in. Right. So I'm kind of curious as to why you're not leading with this page rather than you're making them opt in to have the ability to then opt in again for what they are requesting. Right. It's almost like my suggestion would be, if you want to get yourself in front of this page even more, then it would be a page without an opt-in. It would be a button to send them here and say, opt into whichever one makes more sense to you. They're all free, right? And then they get to choose what they opt in order, what they exchange their email information for, like what's most valuable to them, right? So, yeah, it's an interesting setup for sure. Okay. That's all I got, B.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, Anthony, it is, if you want to, I can certainly appreciate you wanting to put a video and you be up on the page a little bit more. Totally cool. But I would scrap what you used there for that, the generic lead gen, and really focus on one, if you're going to use it in the way that we're showing here, and just give away the one challenge. And what I would really recommend is that you dive into the custom lead gen campaigns and use some of the templates that are there and modify them with whatever however you want. But use like the layout of like a freebie giveaway that we've given you with a ton of different templates, and stay within, within the rails, right, that we've given you. If you want to create a giveaway like this, would be my recommendation. That's if you don't want to get into the business center and go crazy. Cool. My mindset was the voiceover on the first page. Well, guys, very rarely, Anthony, I again, this, if it's like a really warm market type of funnel and you're giving it away, cool. We very rarely ever use a video on a capture page, ever. I don't even remember the last time we used a video on the capture page. Right? If you're doing some warm market networking, prospecting, that's not a bad. That's why we created those things. So if they know you and there's a video saying hi, you're, and that's the way we're doing it. That's great. But I still wouldn't do like a share the way you did it. I would just quick 30 seconds. Hey, this is Anthony. It's so nice to connect with you. Here's the thing, right? Whatever it is, opt in. You'll get XYZ, instant access, all the things, right? Cool. We don't mean to, throw layers of complexity at you here. We don't want you to dive into the business center, especially if you think you can get done what you want to get done with the generic lead gens or even the custom lead gen campaigns. But yeah, man, I hope that helped and didn't confuse you. Anthony, are you good with that? Drop an X if that was helpful to you and you've got some ideas to, go back here this week and make some improvements. You good? Jennifer, as far as integrating your Facebook group, you can add a link to your Facebook group however you want. You can put on the capture page, they get access to a Facebook group. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by integrate other than that. I mean, if you want to add a private VIP group.
The question, Brian, why don't we take a look at Brenda's funnel that she posted? Because that's where the question, I believe, came up. She said that she built her first funnel ever. She's using a custom lead gen campaign as well. Very cool. It's integrated to Aweber, MLSP, and my Facebook group. So that's awesome. So basically, while Brian's pulling up the page, technically what she did was integrate Aweber and her CRM into this funnel. When someone opts in, it sends that information where it needs to go, right? To Aweber and to her CRM. And then on the thank you page, it's like a little bit of text that says thank you, and then a button for them to actually join the group that she's offering, because the whole funnel is her offering a group.
This, right, Brenda?
Yep, that's it.
Congrats, yeah, Brenda's very first funnel. Woo woo. Remember, guys, it took us years to get our own we were using other people's stuff for years in this space, years before we dove into what we now teach here inside of MLSP, right? Very cool. So Brenda, congrats, guys. X in the chat for Brenda, everybody. Very, very cool. That's a big deal. So free group, moms using entrepreneurship to create stronger bonds with their kids. Click here to access my group. Cool. Moms using entrepreneurship to create bonds. What a cool concept, right? To create closer bonds with their kids. Parents, moms teaching their kids about entrepreneurship, love it. And then using that in a way to create a stronger bond with their kids. Man, I had so much fun raising my kids. That is when I wasn't pulling my hair out. My 3 kids are 17 and older now. This group is mostly for mamas with teenagers. Yes, dads are welcome to join. Looking back, my husband and I did intentional actions, our family businesses, to create stronger bonds with our kids. These activities also helped our children have more self-confidence, self-respect, self-reliance, growing into adulthood. Our primary goal when they were younger was to help them grow into amazing, socially viable people who would have a positive impact on our community and world. Very cool. This group is focused on everyday activities and entrepreneurship, not on religion or politics. Let's have some fun sharing activities with each other. Cool. So I would, if I always just kind of revert, Brenda, to I love the access to the Facebook group. Putting something up here as to why it even exists. Like, what is the top 3 things a mom's going to get when they join this group, and why is it important? Right? To create stronger bonds with their kids. But what is using entrepreneurship? What is this actually, as far as, on a day-to-day basis, what is going on with this group, right? That would be like the number one thing. I love you've got a picture of your 3 kids here. Very cool. And I would use this to kind of more sell the group again, to kind of go deeper into the specifics as far as, look, when you join this group, here's what to expect. I mean, you talked about the primary goal here, right? Was to, or what you're going to get focused on, everyday activities, entrepreneurship. What does this really mean? Like, are you going to be teaching them how to start a business? Are you going to be teaching parents how to teach their kids how to start a side business or the importance of entrepreneurship together? Are you going to be diving into like marketing, lead generation, sales, clarity of audience, monetization strategies? Like what is really going to unfold in this group? I mean, I love it, guys. Click here to access my group. Boom. Right. She's capturing their email address. And then my guess is that on the thank you page and through an email, she's going to get them over to this entrepreneurship mom group. Right. But Brenda, I would recommend that you kind of do a little brain dump as to far as what are the real benefits for a mom to get in this group and what is going on in this group on a day-to-day. Right. And then build this a little bit more effectively to get this click and to get people to want to join. When they land here, have moms excited to click and it makes sense. It's clear. It's like, yes, I want to be a part of this. I want my kids, learning about entrepreneurship. I certainly want a deeper relationship with my children. This is where I want to go. This is where I want to spend some time. But it's up. It's going. It's capturing an email address. What do you got, Jim?
Yeah, I think so, Brenda. First, it's awesome that you have all that set up. Like the fact that you got Aweber, you got the MLSP CRM set up, you have the Facebook group linking to it on the back once they opt in. I think it's awesome. I think Brian had some really good points in terms of the copy and the content that's on this page, because the end goal really is to get them to want to click on that to get access to this group, right? So all roads should lead to this group, and the messaging has to be about that. Like it needs to be. I love that there's part of your story on there. The story needs to relate to that group. Like here's why this group exists. Like Brian said, right? We want to show empathy and we want to show authority. If you have an image, like, if you're going to stay with this template, maybe, especially if you've had this group for a while, if you can get a testimonial, if you can take a snapshot of a testimonial on Facebook in the group from someone, right? If you have people in that group right now and they're enjoying it, ask for a testimonial and take a screenshot. And then that top image can be you with one or all of your kids, if that's at all possible, because they want to know, they want to see you with your family, right? I would obviously, if I was joining a free group about moms, I would want to know that the person's running it has kids, or at least knows is some kind of professional that helps with this. So if those things are at all possible, because everything on this page needs to get them to want to get that group, like to want to join that group, because that's the main offer, right? So you could absolutely do that with this template, I think, right? You could just change the imagery around a little bit, change some of the copy, get them to opt in, and you're done. And there are for those of you guys that are trying to do something similar, there are also other different types of templates inside of the custom lead gen campaigns that are just as easy to set up, right? Once, because Brenda, if Brenda was like, okay, you know what, I think this other template might work better for what I want to do, it would probably take her 2 minutes to get the whole thing set up, because she's already learned the process now, right? Connecting Aweber to a different funnel, connecting the MLSP CRM to a different funnel, and just copying some of the content over would take her almost no time at all. So as an example, here's another template that is part of that system as well that you could potentially use, where it automatically puts your name up here, right? You have a little sub headline right here where you could say attention boss moms. I don't know how you want to frame that, right? Maybe just a little sub headline up there to get people's attention. You have a huge headline here that says free group to get X without Y, or whatever you want to do. But then, like Brian said, you have this section over here where you can really get detailed bullet points as to why they should join this group, what they're going to get out of it, right? And then you have a space for an image right here, which would be either great for a testimonial or great for an image with you, with your kids. Or if you're even proficient with Canva, you could create one image that has at the top you with your kids, and then at the bottom a testimonial, right? So you combine an image to get that set up. And then I'm not sure what the thank you page looks like on here. Yeah, so congrats, you're in, here you go. And there's a space for some extra copy. And then this would link them to the Facebook group. All right. So that one is which template is that? I'm not sure which template that is. I think it's called freebie giveaway in the custom lead gen campaigns. So just like examples, like, you know, something like that, like a layout like that, maybe a bit more beneficial. You might be able to accomplish more, but still you could set that up in minutes rather than learning the business center, right? Or Funnelizer or something like that by leveraging the done for you stuff inside of MLSP. So kudos, Brenda. I know you've been working on that and getting the whole thing set up with all the moving parts. So really, really happy for you. That's awesome.
So just to side by side, I didn't pull up the template Jim showed, Brenda, but it's this is the exact same thing, right? You know, if someone lands on this page, I would challenge you to like choose that template that Jim wrote and then like, hey, you know, free instant access, you know, private Facebook group for moms who want to teach their kids about entrepreneurship and have a deeper bond with their kids, with their children, or whatever that would be. But then the focus, like we need, like, I love the story and you know, like Jim spot on with that, you know, why does that story matter to them as far as how does it relate to the, you know, why they need to join the Facebook group, the empathy and credibility. Jim talks about that all the time. That's the only reason to have that story. Guys, keep in mind, this is a capture page and we really need to like, we want it as tight as possible. And you have some great stuff in that story, Brenda. But maybe, you know, from now until Thursday or Friday, if you want, you know, if you're, join us on happy hour if you want to play around with that story. But really what Jim is talking about is what I would be more focused on. Like, boom, you know, imagine this says right here, Brenda, get instant access to the mompreneur group to help you do XYZ. And then if you can fill in the blanks, like what are the top, you know, with just a sentence, 1, 2, or 3 things, 4 things really, ideally, so you can have them for you that they're going to get. If you can fill in these blanks, clearly explaining what your group is and what they're going to get from it, that's what should be over here. Okay. Because we have to sell this while it is a free group and it's not, you know, we're not this, you know, on paper should be a good, easy sale. We got to, this is an offer, guys. This is an offer. It's a free, we are offering a piece of value in this place, in this example, a Facebook group in exchange for their email address, right? That's the goal. So we got to make it pop. We still got to make it like, you know, boom, they land. It's clear. They know exactly why they should join, what they're going to get, what to expect, all the things, right? Really good job, Brenda. Congratulations. Bring it back on Thursday or Friday, and we'll keep it moving, okay? Really good job. Guys, can you see how, you know, the first 10 minutes Jim was talking about those timers? Those timers can be a very big deal on everything that you're doing. We use timers all the time, especially with our paid ad stuff. Okay. So that's going to open up more doors for optimizations as well as improving, you know, conversions on your end. Okay, guys, we got time for one more here. Randine. Okay, hold on. Cool. All right. So home business owners, don't miss out on the latest shift to short form video content, 5-day challenge. I'll create 30 videos on cool. People right on. 5-day I think we're missing a word here. 5-day challenge to create 30-second videos on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook to crush leads and sales in any business. I dig it. 5-day challenge. Just always trying to think. 5-day challenge. I mean, I think that's a pretty well-known word at this page, at this stage of the game. 5-day challenge. Really cool. Day 1, explaining it. Boom, boom. Right on. Set up your profile. Very cool. For maximum, you expanded on these bullets. Great stuff, Jenny. To get you exposure to your best leads all day long, right? Without showing your face, that still crushes leads and sales. to go viral. So your videos love it. You took exactly what we were saying. So awesome. Lip syncing tricks and easy making you can leverage and get results quickly. Very cool. Profile cheat sheet to turn your your profile into a lead generation as the bonus. Learn how to use short videos to get leads and sales from TikToks and Reels. Woohoo! Click here to join. So I don't think this is free. I think it's recorded, right? So I would definitely put up here maybe get instant access or at least on the button, for $1. That's amazing deal. I would like, I think Jim's probably going to tell you to move this image up a little bit or play around with this image. And I personally would prefer your face in there. If you could have a picture of you maybe doing it, but that's just me. But I love it, guys. Really cool. Get instant. You do have get instant access here. So click here to join the challenge. Cool. Let's test. Jenny, this is really good. Really, really good. I know, Jim, anything you want to say about what you're seeing? We do need to move this image. This image should probably go to where if we can get it to right here. That would be good.
I think that's just the way that the image is cropped. To be honest, I don't have it pulled up. And I get the shadow. I love shadows, making them look like they're 3D. That's just pushing the price down way too far. Like we just get that whole area a little bit more compact because the $1 is a big deal, right? And that's, Brian, as far as I can tell, is the only price notification that's on that page, right?
Now, what if we go back there and we put a timer on this? We let them know that there is guys, this could be a fucking 15 minutes timer, right? And play around with some of the settings that Jim showed you, where for $1, I mean, there's not, guys, this is very clear, right? Home business owners, hey, don't miss out on the latest shift to short form video content. It's a 5-day challenge to create 30-second videos on TikTok, Insta, and Facebook to crush leads and sales. People are killing it on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and now it's your turn to take advantage of the new way to get quick leads and sales. Click here to join the challenge. All right. And then I read these quickly, but we've got 2 minutes here. Set up your profiles on Instagram and TikTok for maximum leverage, collect leads and sales. That's day 1. Super clear, right? That's the outcome. Boom. Day 2, record your first easiest short video without dancing to get you exposure to your best leads all day long. That's the outcome. Day 3, we're going to focus on, make short videos without even showing your face that still crush leads and sales. Huge benefit, especially for people who may have some fear or hesitancy around doing shorts or reels or video altogether. Day 4, learn to find and use trending sounds to go viral so your videos get seen by thousands. Of course, I would bold this one up. To go viral. So your videos get seen by thousands. That's a big one. Lip syncing, tricks and secrets that make it easy so you can leverage and get results quickly. That's day 5, right? It's like compartmentalized. It's clear. I know exactly, I know what I'm going in for, right? And the bonus, a free PDF, Paint My Numbers Profile Profits checklist to make your Facebook profile into a lead generation machine. Learn how to use short videos to get leads and sales from TikToks and Reels. Click here to join the challenge. I dig it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Congrats, Jenny. Now it's time to test. I would consider whether you take this shadow like Jim was talking about, or not shadow, mirror. What's the proper term? Whatever this is.
Don't tell him, guys.
I would put your face in here personally.
It's called a reflection.
It's called what?
Reflection.
Reflection. That's the word.
That's the word.
Yes. All right. Randine, I know you were coming on Thursday or Friday. Where was that link real quick? Then we're going to wrap it up. X in the chat for Jenny, everybody. You guys are rocking and rolling. Very cool. I swear I saw something from Randine. There was a link.
Yeah, so my redirects and my funnels to MLSP $1 challenges say invalid offer package name. Where am I going wrong? Randine, please test that in a window or a browser where you're not logged into your business center.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's why you're seeing that, because you're linking to an MLSP checkout while you're logged into the Business Center. So no one would ever see that, but just for peace of mind, just log out of the Business Center and then test your funnel, or send it to a different browser or an incognito window or something like that. But no one else would see that error.
Cool. And I believe, Randine, we're actually looking at your funnel on Thursday, first thing, in the copy session for accelerators. You have first dibs, so we'll do that for Thursday, okay? Guys, Wednesday, it's in your back office. It's going to be awesome. Let us make you money. It's going to be super valuable, and we're going to have some fun. That would be the recommendation. You guys are doing great on your own funnels and offers. If you are an affiliate with MLSP, I would slide this into the promotion, piece between now and tomorrow night. And there you go. Hope you guys got some value from this. Great job on all the funnels, y'all. You guys are doing amazing, really cool stuff. And I know many of you were excited about that timer functionality. So we'll be diving more into that here in the very near future. And some really, really cool things coming over the next few weeks with the system as a whole. So hold on.
Awesome.
Jim, you good?
Yeah, just Randy, and I just saw your last comment. Just to clarify, I don't think there's anything that you need to do to get those those links to work. You just need to not be logged into the Business Center when you're testing it, right? So it sounds like you're doing everything right. Unless, I mean, obviously we haven't taken a look at the funnel, but that error only comes when you're trying to get to MLSP checkout carts while you're logged into your Business Center. All right, so no one else would see that error. If you want to just get peace of mind and see it in action as someone would, other than you, just open it in an incognito window and test it out, or open it in a different browser where you're not logged into your Business Center. So it sounds like you're on the right track.
Awesome. Cool. How can I get that income accelerator? Hey, Darlene, aren't you in the accelerator?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean there, Darlene? Do you mean to promote it? How can I get that? What do you think, Jim?
No idea.
Okay, I know there's a delay. Darlene, hit support. I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Or just tag it in the accelerator group. Ask
or that definitely works. This capture page that I showed.
That is not that's not a funnel that's available right now. The template, I mean, would be super easy to create inside of the Business Center.
Jim, the template that Jim showed, Darlene, is the exact thing that Jim showed. The exact same layout. Okay. And Jim, where was the one you
that
showed?
was a custom lead gen campaign. I believe it's called Freebie Giveaway. And there's, if you're using the custom lead gen campaigns, you have like 7 different themes you can use within each funnel that kind of change the look and feel of it. So you change it to however you want it to look. But if you're using the Business Center, this would be extremely easy to create. If you're using the custom lead gen campaigns, that is the Freebie Giveaway funnel under your custom lead gen campaigns.
Yeah. So Darlene, with your new audience, which happens to be moms with children with disabilities, right? You have this exact same template and you can give away whatever you like in the exact same way we're doing it. And we're testing this for our affiliates, guys, as we we're doing a lot of paid ads right now with this vibe and this doing some tweaks and split testing things. So you all will see some new stuff on that front too coming up. But yeah, Darlene, you don't even need to go in the Business Center with it. Pretty cool. Even better. Yeah. If you want to do it inside the Business Center, Jim, what would be the best way? I mean, just change it, the opt-in, choosing the opt-in option. You can literally build the exact same thing that we have. You could take some of the done for you tokens. Those done for you tokens won't look exactly like this, but they will, you could actually make it look quite similar with those as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's not an exact opt-in page that looks just like that, but there are sections, like done for you sections that make it up that do look almost just like some of those like that page. So if you need to take a screenshot of that layout, it'd be very easy to recreate that inside of the business center. I mean, if I think about it, guys, it's a headline, a sub-headline, an
Yeah.
image of what they're getting, and then a bulleted list of why they want it.
That's it.
And that's it.
Yeah, you can make this about 100 different ways in MLSP. Cool. All right, guys, we're past the hour. Love you. Much love. Wednesday webinar, weeklymarketingwebinars.org. Bring us some friends. We'll make you some money, and it's going to be super valuable. Y'all be in that room too, as far as, I mean, closing's the skill, right? Connecting and closing. If you figure out those two skills, you will get paid in this beautiful, amazing profession. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. This webinar is a wrap.